teenager out there will have an incredibly difficult time going to college. At the end of tonight, if you'd like to donate to my college fund, say $100,000, this jar will always be present. Alright? So to understand why I can't go to college, we have to start in elementary school, because if you want to go to college, you have to start in elementary school. Kindergarten especially. In kindergarten, all I wanted to do was color outside the lines and hang out with friends and just have fun. Well, if you do any of those things, you are not genius material and you will not be in an accelerated program. By second grade, my coloring skills had improved. However, every Thursday at lunch, I did have to talk to the counselor. It was a little weird that a boy would draw a picture of Hello Kitty. It's also a little weird that the school is burning down. Next up, we have 5th grade, the year where I learned about true love. It's also the year I realized that my teacher was not in love with me. It was a crushing experience. However, 5th grade really prepared me for the awkwardness of middle school. Which brings us to 8th grade. I skipped 6th and 7th because who really needs them? In fact, who really needs 8th grade? Let's just cut out middle school because I didn't sign my name on any piece of paper. I didn't do any of my homework. In fact, I just sat on my couch and ate potato chips. And it worked out fine for me. Not really. In fact, by 9th grade, all of those bad learning habits had really come back to bite me. And so all of my extracurriculars, AP and honor classes, were the things I used to push myself forward. However, all of those things eventually were just too much stress and I wasn't able to keep up. And that brings us to 11th grade, the year of the burnout, the year where all of those straight B's throughout high school come back and you realize that you are not college material. And all that you've done over the last few years is basically at a waste. And that brings us to today. I'm 17 years old, I'm an honor roll student, I'm in every possible extracurricular activity. I don't know about friends, but I can make those friends when I don't go to college and I just don't do anything. Because even with all of those things up there, I can't go to college. Now there's some big reasons why. For instance, income and debt. The average household in Meridian makes $53,276 a year. The average debt of the household is $117,951, which is over twice that amount. So people in Meridian have interest rates of 4.5%, 5.9%, and a whopping 14.72% for credit cards. So that debt increases every year. And so your parents, there's no way that they can help you pay for college. And to make it only worse, every year they spend a whopping $37,782, which excludes the mortgage payment. So every year they're spending all of that money. There's no way they can help you pay for college. See that sky right there? It represents every one of my lost dreams. It only gets worse because if you can't afford to go to college and your parents can help you, that means that you pay $27,293 on tuition and fees, $8,898 on room and board, and $21,000 on student loans. That comes to a whopping total of $57,191 per year. So if your parents can help you pay for college, you have to worry about that. The only way I can go is scholarships. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's the only way you guys will be able to go too, and them too. However, I probably won't get them because, let's face it, we're not that interesting. It only gets worse though because Newsweek every year ranks the top 1,600 schools in America. Not one school in the Meridian School District, the Joint School District #2, the largest in Idaho, ranks on that list. And to make it even worse, Idaho ranks 50th in the nation for education funding. That means the other 49 states, which includes Arkansas, put more money in their education system. The road ahead includes Tom Luda, the state superintendent. Over the last 2 years, he's cut the education budget by $200 million. That means that teachers were cut, programs were cut, classes were cut, education was cut. The road ahead also includes education reform, which says that we can increase, it is education reform policy, which says increase class sizes, take away teacher tenure, and give every freshman a laptop. We eliminate tenure that hurts bad and good teachers, and more importantly, it hurts the student because their teachers don't have stability. Laptops for every freshman is another policy. Now please raise your hand if you're a freshman, you were a freshman, or you're the parent of a freshman. Alright, now please raise your hand still if they are responsible. Let's give you all laptops! The plan also says that average class size is not increased by 9%. My average class size is 32 kids. I don't worry about if we have enough room in the classroom for 9% extra. We don't have enough desks at the school for a 9% increase. And for all those reasons, I miss for the days of coloring outside the lines and talking to counselors and being in love with your teacher, because those are silly questions with easy solutions. However, being able to college does not have that solution. In fact, right now, I won't be able to afford to go, and so this jar right here is my only hope. $100,000, please. But if you can't do that, just please take this to heart. And for those reasons, I can't go to college. Thank you.